Hello, Cleveland, and welcome to your 10-minute TA. Hopefully today the music will not be too loud and you'll be able to hear every word that I'm saying. Pardon me. Without further ado, let's get into the charts. Okie dokie. Since yesterday, where were we yesterday? We did this at, yesterday was the 9th? Yeah, yesterday was the 9th. And around here. We made our video around here. And we were looking at this bullish divergence here on the 90-minute chart. That seems to have played out. The price action has come back up over 94K. Here on the 90-minute chart, and actually on the 90-minute chart has been flipped to support again. Not actually has also been flipped to support again here on the 6-hour chart, and on the daily chart has not actually ever been flipped to resistance, as the candle here closed under but did not open. You see a candle open and close under the resistance, or I'm sorry, the support, in order to confirm it or flip it into resistance. Currently, with just 2 hours and 45 minutes left in the day, in the candle day, not in the clock day, but the candle day, we're seeing, possibility of closing over 94 again and maintaining 94K as support. Where are we finding resistance? Well, back to the 90-minute chart, this local resistance level that used to be support, but is now resistance again, is giving us a little trouble. Is giving the BTC bulls a little bit of trouble as they came up to it, found resistance, came down, and then actually put in a higher low. Good sign, good sign. Now it came up and actually put in a higher high again. Also a good sign. However, that higher high didn't hold very long, and we are now seeing price action underneath that resistance again. We are seeing the stochastics pointing downwards, perhaps indicating that there will be downwards movement. However, if we see the stochastics move down over into oversold territory and begin to curl up while RSI remains relatively close to its signal line, it might dip under, but as long as it remains close and over this low here, so over 43, let's just say over 44, staying over 44 on the RSI here on the 90-minute chart would tell me, would tell me that price action would also stay right here around this resistance level, staying above 94K, and perhaps once this starts rotating back up, the stochastics start reach oversold territory and start curling back up, at which point the RSI would then have a chance to take off, bringing price up with it. How high? Well, the next local resistance would be right here. You know where that is. That's about 97.6, 97.5, and then we got a major resistance above there at 99.6. We need to see a higher high forming here than this 102 level in order for us to maintain bullish ideas. Because right now what we're looking at is we came up to a peak and then we came and put in a lower high. So we need to break that. We need to see this inverted head and shoulders that we talked about yesterday play out as well. Yeah, it got a little bit lower than we were expecting, but it's still there. It's still there, and it could play out to 112. Now, I'm getting a bit ahead of myself because in order for that to play out, we're going to need to see this 102 level here that you see on, 102.8 level that you see here on the 6-hour chart, that you see here on the 6-hour chart be broken. So V-shaped recovery would see us come back up to test that resistance level, and should it be broken, then this bear flag is invalidated, and then we don't really gotta worry too much about this low of 86K that we possibly could have seen get to. Also, let's adjust this support line here, or I'm sorry, this divergence line here, as this divergence line, and it's still technically diverging. As you can see here on RSI, it's now become a lower high, while on price action we are seeing flat highs if you don't count the wicks, and even if you do count the wicks, we're still seeing flat highs. Or I'm sorry, lows. Apologies. Lows for both of those things. We're still seeing flat lows and lower lows, which is still technically bullish divergence. A hidden bullish divergence. Could this bullish div here keep following through, see price action get up? That would be awesome. We need to see it happen. Otherwise, more downside is coming, and this is going to be a bad January. Third time in Bitcoin history that it would see a red January. But yeah, it's very possible. How low will it go? Well, that 86 level would be breaching the 0.5 support, Fibonacci support level, and bring it down just shy of the 85K major support level. So 85K, that would be a major support level to watch for a bounce of a continuation. How long is it going to take to get there? Well, it could take the rest of the month. It could take, another week, and then we could see upsides from there. Take 2 weeks, and then we see upsides from there. Or we could see the bulls take control here and keep going. At the moment, it's pretty much 50-50. I mean, look at what's been going on. It's come up, it's come down, it's come up, it's come down, it's come up, it's come down. There's just no way to really gauge where it's going. All we can do is prepare for where it's going. So, if you've been taking profits, good. You got some dry powder on the side for when Bitcoin falls. If you haven't been taking profits, consider taking profits, not financial advice. But yeah, real quick recap. It needs to stay over this green line. It's our lowest support. If it can stay over that green line, then we are still seeing just this kind of sideways movement. However, just notice that there's also this bear flag forming here. This little bear flag within a bear flag. And that would have a measured move down to 85K. So yeah, maybe we'll move down to 85K. Maybe we'll move up to 1027 and attempt to break over that again. 50-50 shot here. So yeah, short term, like as in the rest of January, 50-50 for now, until we see some movements in either of these directions, see some of these supports or resistances broken. There's no way to clearly tell where this is going. So just prepare yourself. All right. Volatility is also low. I just wanted to point that out here on the 6-hour chart as well as the daily chart. So just more sideways movements in this run around from here up at 102 down to here at 91 could just continue happening. 105, that's where the current Bollinger Bands are, near like 92 and near 100. So hey, we could also just see this consolidation movement sideways. It doesn't have to go up and down. This could consolidate and wait for a breakout. Breakout, though, that I think is coming. Now, thinking isn't the best thing to do in trading and charting. Go by what the charts say. But the charts do show me this big bull flag that still hasn't been invalidated on the daily chart with a measured move that would bring it at the least up to 118. And I'm looking at previous bull cycles, which I've shown you before in previous videos, and how the RSI and how things look less like the end of the cycle and more like the beginning of the the cycle. But yeah, I am also prepared for it to go down. You know, like I have my risks managed. I've been taking profit. I have dry powder on the sides, and I can buy back in if I need to. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Music courtesy of Luminist and Sax Squatch. You guys rock. Much love. See you later.